Right, hello lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Under, where today, after a 2-day hiatus, we have got quite a fair bit to talk about. Transfers, of course, Kyogo, Reo, and some other news to end the video off. But before we go any further, if you guys have been enjoying the off-season content and want to help support the channel, the best way to do so is to click that like button, click that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, transfers. Yes, Celtic are set to complete the double signing of Alexandre Bernabei and João Pedro Neves Felipe. Both deals are set to be completed and announced within the next 48 hours, and there's good reason to think an announcement is imminent for both. Bernabei has touched down in Glasgow. How do we know this? From this photo as seen on screen, taken by @RaymondMcGrath on Twitter. And look, just look at that. He's already wearing the green and white and already giving time to Celtic fans. You know, even after a couple of flights, he must be absolutely buggered and tired, just wanting to go and sleep. But you'll love to see it. But yes, he is here to complete his medical and complete the £3.75 million deal to make him the first ever Argentinian Celt. He seems like an absolute player. He is still extremely young. Give him a pre-season under Ange, and you're looking at Celtic's best left-back in the team, number one choice. Now, don't get me wrong, I am by no means anti-Greg Taylor. I have a lot of respect for him. I think he proved a lot of people wrong this year domestically. In Europe, well, we all know how that went for him. But Bernabei, I just feel he already has he's already on the same level as Greg Taylor. Plus, he has a lot more to offer and to develop because he signed a 5-year deal with the club. So that potential has been recognised by not only the club but by Ange. And giving him that 5-year deal means not only security but the fact that he's in the long-term plan for Celtic. Now, Jota, our superstar from Portugal, after touring the world, he went to Ibiza, he went to New York City, then he went clubbing in Portugal, and he's still in Portugal right now to say his last goodbyes to Benfica. And as spotted in this photo here with the under-10s team at their training camp, probably just to help with the training session and say his final farewells to the coaches and other people who were involved in the club when he was there. And it's fair enough, you know. If I was in Jota's situation, you know, I'd probably do the same. He was signed to the Benfica Academy in 2007. That makes him 8 years old, you know. But clearly now a new chapter awaits him. Well, it's not really new because he's already been at Celtic for a year. But after, you know, so many loan deals that haven't really worked out, he's finally had one work out at Celtic, and he now has a permanent home. And what more could he want, you know? And it's a great feeling. Seriously, a great feeling knowing Jota will stay. He is the X factor of this team. Seriously, a player who can absolutely change the game with a couple of stepovers. And, you know, we all know what he's capable on the pitch. I don't need to, you know, rave on about him as if he's just turned water into wine. We all know how talented Jota is. And he's still young. And I'm 100% certain he will benefit a lot from specifically having a permanent home at Celtic, playing Champions League football, and also under the guidance of Harry Kewell, who is coming in as a specialty attacking assistant coach. But that's two signings who are pretty much done deals. They're imminent. Next 48 hours, it's believed that they will sign, costing roughly £10 million. Now, add in Cameron Carter-Vickers, which is $6 million up front, plus add-ons, which could take it to a total of £10 million. Then add in signing Ben Siegrist for free. That is 4 players so far for roughly £16 million to £20 million. And I'd already say this transfer window has been a success, you know, but there is room for more improvement. You know, we still, I'd say, need to bring in a centre-back, maybe even a striker. And if we're going to get really, I do think we need an attacking midfielder and defensive midfielder as well. So I still think we need at least 3 more players. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but we've got over 2 months to do so. So there's room for improvement, which I've outlined, but we have got time on our side as well, which is a great sign of intent from Ange and the club. But as the boys get ready for return to pre-season, our Japanese boys have actually been in Japan and up to their own devices. You know, none more incredible and absolutely shocking than to see Reo Hatate link up with Shinsuke Nakamura. posting on his Instagram, "I met Shansuke Nakamura-san during my holidays. Thank you for all the stories you shared with me." Now that's pretty incredible to think about, you know. You can just imagine them two bonding over scoring screamers against Rangers, you know, and it's so cool to see from a fan's perspective, you know, the past and the present linking up together. And hopefully Reo takes something away from it, because Nakamura has the experience of playing Champions League football for Celtic, you know. He knows what it's like and definitely would be giving Reo a lot of advice. And Reo Hatate would be one of those players who would have looked up to someone like Nakamura, who thrived in Europe. You know, he thrived at Celtic. He was a great player. You know, the free kicks he would score in the Champions League, you know, I'm sure they're on all the highlight reels in Japan, without a doubt. They're on all the highlight reels in Europe anyways. So, you know, so I'm hopefully he has given a lot of advice to Reo, which he's taken in, but it's still so cool to see that. That is absolutely, that put a smile on my face when I woke up this morning. Elsewhere though, Kyogo has returned to his former club Vissel Kobe and has begun his pre-season training there with the team before returning to Celtic. Now, he's been featured all over the club's social medias, and even his old friend Andreas Iniesta welcomed him back on Instagram, and they are very close. You know, we all know how close they are. Kyogo wears the number 8 jersey at Celtic because of Iniesta. And for Kyogo, it's great for him as well. You know, he'll be a feature at Vissel Kobe's next match against Urawa Reds, I believe it's pronounced. They desperately need a win there, but still, it is great for him. He's also great for Celtic. You know, he's doing some pre-season training there before he returns to Celtic. So when he does return for Celtic's pre-season training, he'll already, you know, he won't be back at square one. He'll already have kept up a lot of the fitness he had last year. And I'm looking forward to seeing how damaging he can be this season. The same as Reo Hatate and all our Japanese boys, Yusuke Itaguchi, Daisen Maeda. Because we got to remember, they all played a season and a half continuous last year, and till the end of this season, right? So now that they've had a full off season to prepare their bodies for it, I think they're going to take football to a whole nother level. I think they are the players to watch out for Celtic this year. But to end the video off, we'll look at what other news has been going on in the Celtic front, and some news on Celtic veteran Neil Baton. Apparently, Neil Lennon is in the market and looking to bring Baton to his club, Ammonia FC in Cyprus. I think it's Ammonia Nicosia, just after signing Adam Matthews for the club as well. That is a blast from the past, Adam Matthews. Now, Baton, he has made no secret of his desire to return home to Israel. So we'll just have to see whether he is willing to go for one more stint in Europe. But to be fair, Cyprus, it is a hell of a lot closer to Israel than Scotland is. So it wouldn't surprise me if he did link up with Neil Lennon and with Adam Matthews again at FC Ammonia. Best of luck to him. Hopefully he can sort out what's best for his future. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the future holds for him. But now on to Aiden McGeady. He has joined Hibs on a 1-year deal, so it is very interesting, and you know, he's coming to the end of his career without a doubt. But it'll be cool to see him feature against Celtic this year or in the upcoming season. And fun fact for you all, my first ever Celtic jersey was an Aiden McGeady jersey with the number 49 on the back. I believe it was the 2010 home jersey with the Nike logo and the Tenants sponsorship. I'm going to have to find it somewhere. I might have to check it. I actually should do that. I should go get it out. I should go get every single Celtic kit I've had. I should make a video on it and just detailing every single Celtic kit I've owned so far. It's a good idea. If I could find them, I might as well. Look at that. Look at that positive that's just came out of the end of this video. That's great. I'm stoked. But that is all from me. So if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Leave in the comments below your thoughts on Alexandro Bernabé and Jota signing for the club. And also, whatever else you want to leave in the comments, I'll respond. And until next time, hail, hail.